There will be no introduction of a new CI to guide the upcoming general election. This was a consensus reached by the Electoral Commission and political parties earlier today at the Inter-Party Advisory Committee meeting. The retention of the existing CI 127 for the conduct of this year's election will mean that earlier proposals for the use of Ghana card, guarantor system and no indelible ink have been suspended. The NDC, which has returned after several negotiations with IPAC, said their demands for changes in the electoral process through their boycotts have yielded results. Listen to Dr. Omane Boama.
Declarative statements about issues that we've been haggling over for some time. Some of them had been heard, but officially she placed before all the political parties present that in 2024 elections, indelible ink will be used. One. She further stated that ahead of the election, the registration that we are going to have, the guarantor system will stay, because that has been a concern that we had been raising. And we had always used evidence, their own evidence, that the 2023 limited registration, over 60% of the registrants registered through the guarantor system and not by using either a passport or the Ghana card. Therefore, if within a short period of less than 1 year, the EC was going to jettison the guarantor system through a new CI, it would have meant that the EC was going to disenfranchise a lot of Ghanaians. The EC chair was very clear, without ambiguity, that the guarantor system will remain in the limited registration that we are going to have. You also recall that during the 2023 limited registration, we had a situation where the registration took place only in district offices. If you came to this place where we are, the very grounds that we are, the place was congested, extremely congested. They have agreed that they will expand the registration beyond the district offices, but they will do that in electoral areas that have difficult to reach zones. And so we said there is ambiguity in difficult to reach. So we want to see what they are accepting to be difficult to reach, so that if we have to make inputs, and we believe we would have to make inputs into them, places like Afram Plains and North Tongue and the rest, there are hard to reach areas there. We will help them so that we all co-create those hard to reach areas in the electoral areas. So there again, we complain about the district office registrations, and initially we were pushing for, not in this meeting, but initially we were pushing for the entire polling stations. But it's obvious that their budgetary constraints and everything cannot allow. But at least they've met us halfway by extending to the electoral areas with hard to reach areas. And this is something that we will try to address the ambiguity. Beyond that is also a firm assurance that there will be no new CI to govern the 2024 elections. What that means is that we are going with the CI 127 that you all know. So Ghana card will be used as part of the documents, identifiers, but Ghana card will not be the sole identifier.